Hey, yo, what's up? What's going on? This is CARIBBLAST. Remember, we're covering the Caribbean like the island breed. Before we go any further, let me just say a very, very happy New Year to one and all. It's gonna be a very exciting show tonight. You know, of course, we bring it. It's always gonna be a blast. But before I get into tonight's festivities, I gotta bring my other half. I gotta bring in the lovely, the beautiful, with the pretty smile, Roxanne J. Roxanne, how are you doing?
I'm good. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
What's up, Les?
I'm all right. I'm excited. It's the first show for the year. You know, we got a lot in store for these guys tonight. We're gonna really get to know some of our guests more because, you know, they've been around the island for a while and people see them doing stuff, but we're gonna expose them some more.
Yes. I heard we're in for a treat.
Yes. But before we get into that, talk about your resolution.
What about yours? You tell me yours first.
Well,
share something.
I have a few, but I'm only gonna speak about one. It's just to be a better person, keep working hard, and be positive.
Well, for me, similarly, I'm just going to be positive and try not to worry about things that I can't change. That's for me for this new year.
You know, I like that about you.
Yes.
She's actually gonna make a change. Don't worry about things that she can't change. That's good.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about our guest, Evan Edwards.
Yes, I'm seeing some great things about this man.
Yes, I'm gonna just a little sneak peek. Yeah, sculpture,
I know.
carving wood, tree trunks. I ain't gonna say no more. Auntie S is here. We're gonna talk about Antigua, growing up childhood days in Antigua, Green
And
Bay.
you know she know a lot of stuff about Antigua.
You know, Auntie Esther is Antigua.
Yes.
Auntie Esther is Green Bay.
Yes.
Yes, and through these hard times, a lot of people can't sleep well because of stress. So we got some tips on,
How to de-stress.
yes, you know, go sleep at night so you get, some of us don't get 8 hours. Do you get 8 hours sleep?
I try. Not
Try.
every night, but
no,
I try.
No, I'm sorry. I'm nowhere near 8 hours sleep.
Well, I try.
You try.
Yes, if I don't, I'm going to be very tired, but I try.
Well, you know what? Even if it's for 1 hour, I make the best of my sleep when I close my eyes. But we're going to tell you guys about some things where you can sleep much more comfortable. Okay, so that's about it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
Let's begin.
listen, call your friend. Tell them no. CARIBBLAST is on. We're back. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with much more of the fun right here on CARIBBLAST. Remember, we're covering the Caribbean like the island breeze. Well, we're back. It is CARIBBLAST. You know, we are covering the Caribbean like the island breeze. And, of course, if you want to see more of the show, check our MySpace page. It's myspace.com/CARIBBLAST, or you can shoot us an email at carib.blast@gmail.com. Well, I have here my good friend, a lady that has inspired me through the years. We talk about national heroes. You know, she may not be a politician, she may not be a lawyer, she may not be a doctor. But speaking of a national hero, one of Antigua's national hero, we refer to her as Auntie Esther. Nothing else but Auntie Esther. Auntie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm cold.
You're cool, you're cool?
I'm cold.
You're looking wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, good. Well, Auntie, we're gonna talk about Antigua growing up. You know, you're from Green Bay. And, you know, days going back, you know, way back, far back as you can remember. We're going to talk about, you know, coming up and the children and the school. You know, whatever. We're just going to talk about Antigua growing up and where it is now. So, you know, roll it.
Yes, okay. Let me tell you. Manners and behavior.
Carry all over the world.
The old people that say carry to the world. But I'm telling you, it has lost everything right now. Now, growing up in my village, I want to say my village.
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Grace Farm, Grace Green. You had to have manners.
Yes.
Good morning, Miss Mary, or good afternoon, Mr. So-and-so. And listen, before I go no further, you had to put a handle to these people's name. You couldn't say Mary or Harry.
Mr. Miss.
No, but you see, no, in our days still, it was like we call it a pet name.
Okay.
Because like, the older folks now, you have to say like Godfather.
Okay.
Or forget about the Mister.
Okay.
Dad,
Godfather,
so-and-so,
auntie,
or
so-and-so,
auntie,
uncle. Yes,
or
I'll put something in
Goddy.
front of it. Yes. A distinction.
And you had to say good morning or good afternoon.
Okay.
And if you did not do that, those persons will go home ahead of you.
Yes. And let
To the
parents know.
parents and let them know the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Mary passed me this afternoon and tear up in my face. Tear in my face and I say, howdy. And Mama would say, what? Wait till she come home.
And what
you're
going
to get licks. Plenty licks.
And nobody stop you.
It wasn't easy.
Yes.
And sometimes they will tell you, okay, go look the tambourine whip. For
that?
beat you.
Yes.
It wasn't easy. Nowadays, you pass the children. I mean, you want that. You tell them how they do. You tell them how they.
Yes,
they say, well, hey,
walk past the
they
go
tell
ahead.
you it's necessary.
Yes, definitely.
It's not necessary. You could afford to see a child maybe in a little fight, and you go home and you tell the parents about it.
Yes. Okay.
And they'll be happy to know.
Right.
But then they will curse you and say, why you going to tell us anything for? And these kind of things.
No, some people say it's the parenting. Some people say it's society itself. What do you think that really, when did you start seeing the changes of the way that the kids are being, behaving?
I believe
right
it's the parent because it's how you grow up.
It starts in the house.
The parent tell you, you must tell everybody. Let's use the word. Tell everybody how it is. Good morning, good afternoon.
Yes, yes.
Right? So, the world has changed right now. And they will tell you that. This has changed with manners. It has changed with the
religion,
the religion and the wearing of the clothes.
Even that.
Don't talk about the one there. The wearing of the clothes.
Well, of course, you got to talk about the clothes because I remember when I was going to church, how I had to be clean.
Yeah.
With the tie.
Yeah.
Everything, my pants with belt buckle up and my hard shoes shine.
Well, I'm glad that we touch on the topic because I tell you sometimes I wish I could just hold these guys and just do what I want to do. Well, let me go back. Well, let me roll back home now. Now, my first boy, he told me one time, he said, Mommy, the boys of them say I'm too old-fashioned because I wear my pants to my waist.
Okay.
He said, I told them, well, my mother did not train me to wear my clothes with my pants all the way down.
Sagging pants.
Pants have to be on your waist.
With the belt.
I always remember that. So it has changed completely and too much too. There's no way nobody can talk to them. Nothing at all can be done. Manners again. Good morning, teacher.
We'll start with that.
Teacher, yes, say good morning. All right, teacher. And listen, even though they're married and they're like Rosemary Martin, you had to say, teacher, Miss Martin.
Teach Miss Martin.
That's how it goes. Because listen, up to now, I still say teacher.
Teacher, yes.
Teacher Zelma. Teacher Evelyn.
I do the
teacher
same
so
thing. Yes.
You have to. But these children now, they call you by
just the last
full name.
Yeah.
Most of the teachers now, they're young. See, wait, they're young. They're young teachers. Yes, they're young. And you, the student, is bigger, taller.
Okay.
Yes.
Physically, yes,
right.
but...
So you think you can be rude to her, then let me see.
When I was in school, which wasn't too long ago, but still we had manners, my teachers were 2 years older. They just came out of college and came back to teach me, like 2, 3 years older, and I showed them the utmost respect.
There's a problem there. I go over to Green Bay School, and I see some young teachers. Okay. I have to ask them if they're teaching. Yeah. Because they're young, and they're telling the children are big, and they feel that they don't have the respect for them.
Well,
it happens.
I know
that happens.
Just, the physically they grow big. I can understand that, but still you have to show discipline. You have to show manners.
Well, they don't have none. There was a teacher, let me see, Gwentong sister.
Okay.
And the boys had a habit, like going up the road, say going up by Miss Clary's shop. Okay. And they were rushing to go to meet her, to help her with her books.
Okay.
For the class, all that these boys used to do.
Manners again.
It was
respect,
a rush.
respect.
It was a rush. Yeah, respect.
Yes.
But
so now
it has gone. It has gone.
Tell us about the stuff y'all used to like pass like in this spare time, like after school, the weekends, the stuff y'all used to do to amuse yourself for entertainment.
Recess. Okay, the best one is the Friday afternoon recess.
Okay.
Whoa, that was a heavy one because nearly the whole school would go up to Cooks. So they call it Cooks, Great Hill.
Okay.
And we would look. They would have to we would look mangoes, cherries, plum, dums, guinea, tamarind. And then sometimes we go to the line. I don't know if you remember the place called Line where the king used to go.
Not really.
Yes,
No.
yes, Line. But that's
Okay.
not there anymore. But you see, like what we were talking one day and we were saying, you see, our generation is strong because here we had the cherries,
Yes.
the dums,
Yes.
the what else we say, the guavas,
Guava
so
and
all
guinea, all
these
that natural
fruits
fruits right
we
there, yes.
used to
Sugar
eat.
cane right there, yes.
Plus the sugar cane. I remember one time a man run us out of his ground because he said, you plant the tree.
Yeah, I went to pick some.
Yeah, you have to pick them on a Friday afternoon recess, you know?
Okay.
And we would, we play games, mama and papa and all that. You know, what's what I would say, school days
Happy
were
days.
the happy, and I wish, I swear to God, I would have born over again and go back to school.
We're speaking here with Auntie Esther, Antigua national hero. She's reflecting on her childhood days and, of course, the way it was then and the way it is now. Most of it's about manners and behavior, the way the kids are behaving now as we continue. Now, Auntie, tell us, like, after school, you go home now, like, what the stuff you used to do around the house as far as your house chores.
Yes,
Tell us about some of
You
that.
have to go pipe for water.
Oh, yes. Walk a few blocks,
Water.
half a mile.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, hold on. Everybody had a bucket, a saucepan, your oil till,
Anything.
whatever.
Look at sauce, Marie, come on.
Yes, oh yeah, the bigger one till this though,
Big
right?
one to this, yeah. Okay, well. Yes.
Well, this is good for some bush tea.
Yes.
And let me tell you, a couple of us, it depends on the family, where some will be washing up the dirty things. I'm not going to say no dishes.
Dirty
And the
things.
dirty things, then I would have
See, you don't call it dishes back then. You didn't call it
Dirty
dishes.
things.
Dirty things. After dinner.
And Errol would have known me talk about too.
Dirty things.
And you had the dirty things and soak in the bath as soap water. No, the soap water come from the clothes that you're washing up.
Yes,
You see
yes.
all this thing we got you. No squeezy and all that. So the soap water, the dirty dishes, dirty things.
Dirty things. Dirty things.
And you would have the bowl, the cup, the can cup, the spoon,
Yes, yes.
2 calabash, whatever. And you wash them and you turn them down on the dress outside.
Yes, and drain.
Somebody would clean up the yard. Somebody, the biggest one, would help mama cook and so on.
Right, right.
And then, maybe somebody will have to go buy the bread
All that, yes.
overnight. Okay? Go look broom. Up in the bush again.
Yes,
Look
broom,
broom to
we
sweep
can-
up the
yeah, sweep
yard.
up the
Nobody
yard,
having
broom.
the yard broom and
No,
all
push
this kind
broom
of
and all
thing.
this is bushes.
Right, so
Yeah,
if the
the
shop,
yard broom,
help
yes.
cook, wash up the dirty things and any other little thing.